Gave up 5th or 5. Tommy Hunter. One of my best pitchers I ever had early on in my show franchise. I think he finished the 16 or 17 one of my first seasons with like 14 wins as a relief pitcher.
Former Ranger and Oriole.
Yes.
Turn on my stream for a second. I want you to see this guy. Because this reminds me of like Babe Ruth and Ichiro and Ricky Henderson and whoever the other guy was. Barry Bonds.
Yes. Oh, wow. Okay. 351, 32 home runs. Damn.
Well, get this. Look at his age.
What? He start playing in the majors at like 16?
He was 18 in 05.
Oh my god.
So
It's like...
the season's not even over yet. He's 22 years old, and he's going to have 800 hits.
Oh, the hit... Oh, what? Oh, my goodness. And what happened... Okay, why didn't you play him in 2007?
Here's what happened. So
Good
I signed him
explanation.
on the free agent list.
Oh, you traded him.
It was the most spectacular thing I've ever seen. Because I saw his 323 season as a 19-year-old, and I was watching it. And then when he appeared on the free agent market, I'm like, holy fucking shit.
Find him! Money!
Got him. Immediately, I realized his strike zone was really small. And I'm very bad with small strike zone hitters.
So you traded him to Cleveland.
Yes, I went 1 for 17.
And what did you get in return?
Well, here's the thing. He got hurt after the 7th game. And I'm like,
Oh.
I cannot ruin this guy's career. So I traded him for somebody. I forget who it was. Then he went to the Indians, had a bad year. And then just...
Not really a bad year, just a low year.
Yeah. But...
and then exploded again.
yeah, he's about to be the greatest of all time.
Jason Jackson wearing his favorite player's Reggie Jackson's number.
Number
At shortstop.
44.
Yeah, he's gonna end up easily. How many stolen bases does he have? Oh, that's average.
He's not really a stolen base threat.
He's a power hitting second baseman.
He's everything second baseman. His WAR has got to be like 15. I just thought that was interesting.
That'll be interesting to keep an eye on.
Absolutely. If he has a career-ending injury, I'm going to be so mad.
Sidney Ponson. Alright, alright.
He's like the white Bartolo Colon. Only worse.
The Rangers are trying for their second straight victory. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper with former 20-game winner Mike Krukow for EA Sports MVP Baseball. And now, here's tonight's starting pitcher, Matt Clement. This game features the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox.
Now at the plate, designated hitter.
This
I hope
lefty gets his bat on the
real
ball
season
and hits it
starts
hard
soon.
almost every time.
I think so. I would think, honestly, like if NASCAR, or when NASCAR gets going and everything kind of goes smoothly, I think it'll kind of open the door for other sports to get their return back going. It's kind of the same thing with when the NBA shut down. Everybody kind of followed right behind them.
He's on with a leadoff single.
What is going on?
Leadoff single, it appears.
Buddy Griswold swept 3 in a row, including won 3 in a row at Martinsville, including the 1959 season.
Ooh.
Dude, Buddy Griswold is going to win all the Martinsville races. When are you going to start your new baseball season, Zach?
Oh, I'm halfway through it already.
Man on first with no out.
I started playing another season and then I stopped because the fielding is like totally broken, and the next program for the player Diamond Dynasty cards starts tomorrow. So like my everyday, like there's missions and stuff that you can play that are directly for that program, like the second inning players. But like your games that you play like a franchise or play now or whatever only count for the current program. So if I wait and start back up tomorrow, then those games will credit towards the next player program. I already had the second inning program taken care of and got my Bob Feller card, so if I waited and started now, then I can just finish out this season and have those points go to, or stars I guess is what they're called, go to the third inning program instead of program I already completed. And yikes. We are 48 and 30.
Are you best in the American League?
It's close. I don't remember for sure. If I am, it's not by much. My user games aren't going so well. Oh my god, I'm 6 and 7.
Are you usually worse in your user games or better?
I'm usually about on par with my record. Like I think last year I was 17 and 10. And I think I finished like 98 and whatever, 96 and whatever. Just a lot of guys having down years, average-wise, and the pitching rotation isn't too great. O'Doul's struggling, and I have some younger guys who are kind of having growing pains, I think.
How old is O'Doul?
34, 35. I signed him to a 4-year contract, a pretty huge 4-year contract, and I pretty much am certain he's going to be terrible by the end of it. That's why I signed it as a front-loaded deal. Like this year, he's making $26 million. In the last year of his deal, he's making like 17.
What's his earned run average?
One out, nobody on.
Without turning on the game and looking at it, I think it was somewhere in like the mid-3s.
Oh, that's good, but not for Benny O'Doul.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking somebody who was in the high 1s for most of last year. But my bullpen's struggling. Steven Ryan has like a 6 ERA. Not doing too hot.
What about Guerrero?
Yeah, I let him go because he sucked. And then now he's with the Mariners and leads the American League in saves. Mariners are like actually doing really good, coincidentally. Oh, I don't know. We'll see how the rest of the season goes, but I have Knapp's up for a new contract next year. Gallegos is up for a new contract next year.
How old is Gallegos now?
32, actually.
He's been around a while.
No, he just came up into the majors really old. This is like his 5th year.
He went to college, probably.
Yeah. That's why I was looking through the draft. I had the draft. That was like the last thing I did, and I killed it. A lot of players are like 24, 25, sometimes when they go into the draft, and a lot of times international players, and those guys I stay away from. I try and draft players as young as possible.
That guy McNeil from the Mets,
Yes.
I think he was 28 this year when he won the batting title, or if he didn't, he was close. And if you look at his minor league stats, he was in the minors for like 6 years. And
So he's Whit Merrifield of the National League.
well, he was batting 300 in like every year, and they didn't promote him. Like,
Let's see.
It's such a waste. But because he doesn't hit home runs, they didn't promote him, I guess.
Yeah, he's batting 327 in 57 games in Double-A in 2018, and then batted 368 in 31 games in Triple-A, and then 329 in the majors in 2018. Finally was on the roster full-time last year at age 27.
It's horrible. How do
Yeah,
you bat
20
360 something and not say, hey, promote him immediately?
I mean, he batted 254 in AAA in 2017. It's only 18 games, though. His totals between A+ ball and AAA was 295 in 48 games. 2015 was with A+ fall and AA, batted 312. College stats in 2013, he batted 348. Rookie ball, he batted 329.
What was his first year in the minors?
A- and A+ ball, I guess. Or are you looking for like single A?
No, the first one. A+, A-, rookie.
So, in 2014, he played 58, split the season, 58 games in A+ and 59 games in single A, and batted 292. He batted 332 in single A ball.
What year was it?
14. 22 at the time, so he was a little older, but
It just shouldn't take so long, because he's already about to be past his prime.
He expects to be on that mound all the way to the 9th inning every time.
uses a knobless bat. Oh, he played only 51. He played only 51 games and combined in 2016 and 17 due to numerous injuries.
Oh no! He's safe! Wow!
Oh.
It's a miracle!
Got only down by 3. Oh, that's Ortiz! Oh. Good thing he's so tall, otherwise he would have been out.
I was so disappointed in my decision to send him until he was safe.
I've done that before. I'm like, oh, why would you send him? And then he's safe. And I'm like, ah, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, get down! But yeah, my draft, I killed it. I drafted shortstop age 21. Straight out of the draft, his potential's 89. His overall's already 73. He's going to be, like, legendary.
How old is he?
21.
No swing.
See, 21 doesn't sound so young to me in
But the
video
thing is, though,
games.
yeah. But the thing, though, is, like, I can start him, like, next year immediately. Just the hell with minor leagues. Really, I can.
Pull the Devon Rodriguez.
Well, speaking of Devon Rodriguez, there was actually a guy named Devon Rodriguez in the draft, but I didn't draft him because he sucked. I drafted Mike McDougal in the 6th round. He's 20 years old and only 68 potential, but he's already 75.
I'd rather have the potential.
He's 20 years old and he's immediately better than my backup catcher. So
What's stopping you from playing him now?
I can't play them the first, like, right now, because I guess the draft is mid-season.
Yeah, he's got to wait till the end of the season.
Yeah.
There's no like rookie league or anything.
No, I think they still develop somewhat, but there's no, like, official roster or anything that they're on right now.
So he literally can't play anything. He's
Not
in some
officially.
imaginary rookie league somewhere.
Well, it's like players on the A ball roster. There's only 15 A roster spots. There's no actual games or lineups or anything to set, but they still develop. Like, there's no stats or anything, but they still develop playing air quotes down there.
Out comes the manager.
Oh God. Oh, here we go.
All the skipper wants is an
You piece of shit.
explanation about that last call.
I mean, he was out.
Good decision by the manager there. He didn't get ejected. and
Ortiz
got his
just
team more
chilling.
involved.
Phone's over there. Man, why is the phone so sweaty? Phone's just dripping in the corner.
That's a foul off the catcher.
I gotta watch that now.
And a strike.
I love how that actually helps his reputation over the years. At the time.
That was a terrible strike call.
Heading into the bottom of the second, the Red Sox trail by a
Where
pair
was
of
it?
runs. Nixon is the next hitter.
So the catcher pretty much caught it at eye level.
Yep. Smashing a phone booth is the right way to go on that
And that
one.
was on a 3-0 count, and then he comes back and strikes him out. Oh.
And a strike.
He's registered 6 wins and 5 losses this season.
Then he gets ejected and comes back out. Looks like he's ready to kill somebody. Oh, look, it's Mike Napoli on deck.
Did he ever get the hit?
I mean, I'm sure at some point. Oh, he's throwing his elbow guard back onto the field.
Didn't he throw some baseball bats too?
Caught him looking.
Dustin Pedroia is trying to keep him calm.
Right on target.
Oh! Oh, you can actually hear him hit the phone.
I'm sure that worked.
Damn, you can hear him hit the phone. I never noticed that before.
Got him with the changeup.
3 pitches,
Everyone
3
in the
strikes.
dugout's just like afraid now.
Next batter is
Oh god, and there's. Oh, the phone still worked.
This guy isn't great against right-handers. He does all right.
The last ever phone booth destroyed by David Ortiz.
Hello? Can you hear me? Need you to warm up.
He hit a big move, but the batter could not catch that curveball.
They check down at first. He checks the
Hey,
swing.
Tim Wakefield, you're going to be in there for 12 innings because we can't call the bullpen.
That'll do it for the inning.
Okay.
Take the NASCAR approach and just have a big pit board holding up in the dugout.
After
Warm
2
number
innings,
38.
Boston trails by 2.
Bring in number 38.
That's a pop-up. And he puts it away for the out. Stepping in, Hank Blaylock.
Oh, God.
He painted the black with that one.
Pitcher really painted the corner with that slide ball. That's a nice pitching partner.
I remember the time Manny took a piss inside of Fenway, or the Green Monster. And then the inning
was that when
started
he, like-
without him.
Yeah, wasn't that like when he climbed into the wall or something and then...
Yeah, like, what are you doing?
Clement misses.
There's gotta be video of
1-2.
this. Yep.
This guy usually pitches deep into the game whenever he starts. You will not see him tire out very often.
Blaylock gets one to short.
I can't wait for the 1983 Daytona 500 and Budweiser 400.
1983?
Yes.
Oh, they were having a mound visit, so he ducked into the Green Monster, and then they were all set ready to play, and he wasn't out there.
Right-hander on the
An
mound.
extravaganza.
Oh, yeah! Me too. Is that Riverside?
Slider.
The Daytona 500 and the Bud 400. I don't know. I was just reading the thing that was on the track description.
He
Last race
reaches
was the
with a
Budweiser 400. It was probably like the Motor Trend 400 in 1960 or whatever.
Here's a guy who does his homework against right-handed pitching.
Really is too bad the Indians didn't re-sign Manny.
I mean,
Manny.
if you had him, you wouldn't have had somebody else. That's the way you gotta look at it.
Hit towards the
He
short.
kept Albert Bell, too.
That'll do to the bottom of the inning.
No, you got rid of him at the perfect time, and you know it.
By a pair of runs. Sheets makes his way to the plate. Pitch misses for a ball. He hits it over towards second. 1 out.
Young made an outstanding throw. That was right on the dime.
Next up, Johnny Damon. Pitch taken for a ball.
This guy feasts on pitches under his hands.
Hit towards second. He's got it. What a tremendous diving play. Next at the plate, Manny Ramirez. Hit towards the shortstop. Gathers it in with his glove. 1, 2, 3, and the inning is over. After 3, the score is 3-1. Up next, Lance Nix. He delivers. That one's driven way back and gone.
Cannonball Sap was a dominator at Asheville Weaverville.
Does he have more than one win there?
There was no doubt about that. You can
Yeah,
see
he's
that
won the
thing was
last
out of
2
here the
years.
second it hit the
Good
bat.
job, Sap.
I'm wondering, do you think we should do like what we've been doing on the schedules, where if you have multiple wins, you put like a 2 next to them? Do you think I should do that for like each track page also?
That's a pretty good idea. I don't even think Racing Reference does anything like that.
Ooh, we're gonna be ahead. Alright, I'll get through doing all the tracks and I'll do that. I might not get them all done tonight because there's still a bunch of new ones that we gotta create.
Dude, I'm so happy you did
He
that.
hits it down the line.
Your
Oh.
thing.
I think it's cool, and it didn't even take that much time.
You just put in the years and then the wins, and that was it.
Yeah, but you gotta add the wins instead of just entering like wins per year.
I do like 3 plus 6 plus 1 type stuff.
Yeah, I didn't think it would work because some guys who haven't won in the last season, I didn't know if it would count them, but it did. Like I don't know if you know what I mean. Like if they last won in 1958 and it said like 7 in 1958, even though we're in 1959 now, it still put them on for 1959.
Yeah.
So it must have something programmed into it to know to do that.
Pitch in tight for a ball.
It's a good hard sinker right there, trying to make a bad fish for one.
It's hit out to center. Damon makes the grab for the out.
Series went to Orange Speedway twice in 55, once in 54, and then once
Here's the pitch.
from 56 to 59.
I love Orange Speedway.
Okanichi Speedway.
He's on with a 2-out single. Here comes the first pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball to the right side. 3rd out, we go to the bottom of the inning. Score 1 that half inning. Stepping in, David Ortiz.
I'm not aggressive. Finn doesn't have a page yet. He was a series champ.
0-2.
I guess he kind of fell off the map after his season championship year. Ooh. I really should be putting Cannonball Sap in brackets too, because he was a champion.
1-2. Here it
I'll
comes.
do that when I come back and I have the drivers.
But, oh my god. I had my shifter on my desk and was doing other stuff.
Liner right
And so I went to take off out of pit road and my whole wheel moved.
to the
Like, it's just sitting on my desk. It didn't even have the clamps all the way down. I'm like, whoa!
Whoa! Earthquake!
I have Firefox's picture-in-picture, so I'm practicing Colorado with the Red Sox in the top corner.
Change up in the strike zone for a
What you should be doing is watching the Red Sox and practicing Colorado in the top corner.
I mean, the screen's so tiny. I think Colorado's going to be a good race. It's a lot better track than Saugus, honestly.
Got him.
Yeah.
Is it Pikes Peak or some other track?
Yeah, well, we're running Colorado and Pikes Peak. Pikes Peak is like the 1 mile
Colorado's
deal.
a short track.
Yeah, I think it's like .375. It's pretty flat, but it has a little bit of banking, but it's a lot, the turns aren't near as tight. Oh. There's a little bit more room to maneuver. And there's also like a curb and, whatever you want to call it, berm or whatever that you can hit. So like you can't just cut the corner and
Kind of
pass
like
everybody.
Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
This guy's a
Gotcha.
pretty decent hitter.
Like you can run down the curb, but if you go too low, then you'll kind of hit where it kicks up.
It'll force you up the track. It won't flat your tire, but it'll force you up the track.
Yes.
Cool.
And on 3 pitches, he's gone.
Hey, the pitcher wins the battle. Sweet pitch to get the count.
Takes a pitch just off the plate.
Dad?
Oh boy, it's Lego Boy Wonder.
Dad?
Dad?
Can I run laps?
No! I guess he was on their TeamSpeak.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
A strike.
Lego Lover
Oh.
3974.
Did you watch the video?
The stream? Yeah, I watched it.
Okay. I thought he was gonna like pull his hair out when he wrecked Ziggy. It's like, "Ah."
Oh no! Not again!
Dude, I am such bad luck for Tony. I swear, every time I watch him stream, it's like...
That's okay. He started the game with like a 3-runner home run, giving up the same spot too.
Francona's already argued. We've already done everything and then some bad.
Tony, which Concord Speedway did the extravaganza race at?
This was the one that was in 1950s.
Okay, the first one?
Yes.
Okay.
Pitch taken for a ball.
Everything's still fully functional with the site, no issues.
So far.
Did you see the thing Brad did with the years and the wins?
No, I wanted to show that to Spears. It's very cool.
I was gonna log into the website panel for the first time in like a month, so I was hoping the site didn't go inactive.
He took inspiration from a recent YouTube video.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter.
Yes, I wonder which one.
Exactly what you saw right there.
Dude, this is really cool.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
Ground ball
Oh my God,
pulled down
Wimpy
the
Brown.
left side.
He's like Curtis Turner.
There's an out.
Oh my God, he is like Curtis Turner.
Will hit next.
Oh no. That is incredible.
I didn't realize Father Mitchell had so many wins in such a short
Clement
period.
with the 0-1 pitch.
And I thought
Yeah.
Corpse Johnson would have surely had more than 8.
Pitchers ahead, 1 and 2.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's
Wait,
exactly what you
8?
saw.
He only has 8?
How many does he
He
have?
goes on strikes. After 4.5, the Rangers
I don't know.
lead by 4.
If he only has 8, then I gotta fix something.
Oh, maybe I'm
Next
wrong.
up, Trot Nixon.
Corpse Johnson has 15, Tony.
Oh, I'm thinking about Rattlesnake Drake.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, well, they're all made up anyway.
That one's chopped off the plate. Got him.
Blaylock made it look easy on that out at first, Kite.
Here comes the first pitch of the at-bat. He delivers. Easy play for the left fielder.
I'm glad you brought Wimpy Brown back.
It was about time. He was getting bored at the local gas station.
Uh-huh.
Takes a pitch just off the plate, 1-0.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw.
He felt like Forrest Gump.
Just off the plate.
Wimpy Brown, didn't you used to drive race cars? Yeah, but
exactly what you saw right there.
it's time for a change. Where's your
Fun
customers?
fact. Oh,
In the desert somewhere.
He issues the free pass.
Kite, he showed a great eye right there.
fun fact, Grassy Finn won the first championship for Oldsmobile.
Sheets comes to the plate.
I have a feeling he'll be the only champion for Oldsmobile.
Really?
Well,
Harry Gant doesn't win a championship for Oldsmobile?
Misses in.
We're gonna
Sometimes
find
you try
out.
to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
maybe Ernesto Guerrero will drive an Oldsmobile.
Lines
He
wide
sounds
up
like an
the left.
Oldsmobile driver.
He's on with a
Oh, nope. Never mind. I guess in his 83 season he drove,
I think he drove a Ford.
yep, the Timex Ford. So it looks like he's a Ford guy.
Spears, I watched the Daytona 500, and I still don't know why Kyle Petty was mad at Bobby Hillin Jr.
In his interview with Dale Jr., he said he was mad at him because he didn't hold the brake.
Is Lance Nix.
Yeah, how is he to assume that he had brakes?
It's probably what Hillen was trying to tell him, but, you know, he didn't want to hear it. What are brakes?
Tell me that's not the most ARCA pit sequence you've ever seen, Spears.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Two guys coming in. Oh, I'll let you watch. Never mind. Chrysler.
Was 93 the last year of Kyle Petty's career with a win?
94, he won at Dover, even though I don't think he had that great a year.
95.
95? Oh, sorry.
Maybe he was getting frustrated and he was so upset in this race because maybe Kyle Petty just knew, like, my clock is ticking.
I don't think he knew because he was extremely good in 92.
He was only like 30 years old. In 93, he was, well, we'll see.
It was insane how good of a season he had in 92.
It's so crazy how bad he got during his mid-30s.
Yes.
The Sabatas team fell apart. They were still, like, mid-pack, but I think the team just kind of fell apart on him. And then instead of going to a decent ride, he decided to start his own thing, and that ruined his career. Same thing happened to Brett Bodine.
2-2.
Yeah, he was having a good career before that.
Here's the pitch. Down he goes on strikes.
He wasn't looking for that pitch at all. Easy strikeout.
Stepping in, Michael Young. Taken for a ball.
Good God, these are the longest pit stops in history.
Yes, let's dump 11 gallons of fuel on the ground.
Ah, good God.
At the track,
Willie Mays!
Oh, triangle. Beautiful. Yeah, like, why would you even try to fill the car with the second can after dumping like 10 gallons of fuel on pit road? Like, obviously you're having an issue there.
Hit the other way to the right side.
I wouldn't want to be on the pit
He reaches with a single.
road during that moment.
Could you imagine if you hit a lug
This
and they
guy's
like
really got
sparked?
great wheels. He
That'd
can
be
really mess up
horrible.
with a pitcher's game plan when he gets
Oh.
on.
Kevin's
The ball is
soundboard
hit out
could be
towards
put
third
to
base.
use.
Get the fucking fire extinguisher.
That's another base
You had to
hit.
hear that live last night.
What a good at bat right there. He knew what he was
That
looking
was
for,
fun.
got it, and executed on it.
Nights ago.
Did you finally
I
watch
wish for
it?
them to wave that runner home if the ball hit the center.
Yeah.
The center field should
Yeah.
not throw many
Man,
guys out
I'll
at
watch
all.
it at some point by myself.
Richard Petty had the worst going out party ever. Destroys the race car, unfortunately. Comes back out in a modified.
They paced it back together just long enough to run 2 laps before
There's another
floating.
single.
Has any driver ever had a good retirement tour? I mean, like, honestly.
Usually when you
Jeff
announce
Gordon.
it like that,
I can't
He
even
sends it over.
out
He
Jeff
dives
Gordon
and
just
makes
because
a
it, like,
fantastic catch. Out number
he didn't
3,
stop.
They leave the bases full.
I mean, Tony Stewart's summer was going pretty well. If he just hung it up in August, he'd have been fine.
Yeah, the first about 19 races were okay. But then after that,
I mean, like, from Michigan till Watkins Glen, he scored the second most points. Behind Brad Keselowski.
Did you know that he won this race?
He won many races.
Matt Kenseth is such a nice guy that he got himself parked so Jeff Gordon could win the race
1-2 count.
by destroying Joey Logano.
307 with 19
I doubt
long
that.
balls and 52 runs batted in.
What a great friend.
That's 5 strikeouts.
Hey, the pitcher wins the battle. Sweet pitch to get the K.
Kenseth's
I didn't
Hall of Fame recap's going to be interesting.
I guess
I
they're
didn't
going to push
realize-
back his eligibility 3 years.
David Ortiz.
But they'll look at a waiver for that, too.
High.
you're gonna have a championship that, like, realistically, you can't win the championship missing 3 races, but you can still finish in the top 10 in points if you do really good. But you can't have a chance if you don't get a waiver with the
The
system.
count's 1-2.
I really don't understand why he got a waiver. At this point, they've given everybody a waiver who's requested one. What's the point of the rule?
Just do away with it and make it like top 25 in points or something.
Like, I would have no problem if there was no need to have a waiver and he found his way eligible into the playoff. That'd be cool.
if you can
But, like-
accumulate enough points,
Yeah, I know it's early.
I mean, he's going to, assuming we get a full season, he's going to roll easily into the top 30.
I think he's going to probably, driving that car, he's probably going to be a playoff dude.
Oh, yeah.
No bullshit.
The score is 5-1.
we don't know how good he is, though.
I think that's why people are mad. Hey, he raced last year.
Did you know that Chip called Dale Jr.? And Jr. like actually considered it?
Was that on the download?
Yeah. I didn't listen to it, but I actually haven't listened to the downloaded.
Time that ball at the
months,
bat, that ball
but,
had no chance of being caught.
That's what I heard. Man, that would have been
That
cool.
would have been seeing Dale Jr. drive the 47, that 42. I mean, yeah, that'd be so weird.
The Red Sox
You need to
Almost
listen to
as-
the Schrader download if you haven't.
That was the last episode I listened to.
It was really good.
Yeah. Oh man, that was Carl Edwards' dad. Small world.
And
Like,
you
what?
know, my hand was in there, and he fired up motor, and off went my finger. I'm just like,
He's like, yeah, I got my finger in. Looks like he has finger like on ice, and they were trying to take him to the care center, and he's like, no, take me to the hospital.
take him to the hospital.
The Rangers have a
No,
left-hander
I got this
and a
finger here on
right-hander
ice.
loose
Take
in
me
the
to the
bullpen.
hospital. Put it back on.
Line drive right to the third baseman. The runner tries to bust it up.
Second baseman really showed some poise there. With the runner flying at him, he still managed to turn two.
It's time for the 7th inning stretch. Hit to the right side. 1 out. Up next,
I gotta say, after leaving Saugus, Colorado is pretty slick.
misses upstairs for a ball. A ball.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than what it was before.
Oh god, yeah, if we had a race on the way that it comes with the paint line and shit.
Oh, I was ready to like
God.
send us to the next highest voted track.
And he's out.
Because if you had to run that version cloudy, I mean, you spin. After 30 laps, no matter what, you're probably going to spin.
Oh yeah, I mean I was doing stupid shit to the setup to get it tight and I was still spinning. I'm still pretty loose.
I ran so many AI races there, and it was, yeah, I would spin late into runs every single time.
What I don't understand right now with my setup, my right front endside's 217, my rear's 196, and it feels like I'm dirt tracking out of every corner.
Uh-huh. That's that track. It's weird.
With 2 innings left, the score is 5-1.
Tony, is Richmond race
This game is
is
brought
that
to you
same as
by
Richmond
EA
Fairgrounds?
Sports. EA Sports, it's in the game.
It's different
Okay.
than the
Where's
one we're racing today.
where's Richmond Raceway?
It is the Richmond Fairgrounds.
That's
Oh.
literally what he just asked. Don't worry, we're still gonna run regular Richmond and
Pushes the ball away.
Delta Sim. Arrow 88 running default Richmond.
What year is, what year are you doing?
Ramirez
Me?
makes the catch for the out.
I'm just doing all the tracks.
Nice work.
Oh, okay. We say, well, depending on the time frame,
Right.
if it was 1955, it would be the Atlantic Rural Fairgrounds, all in 63.
Hey, partner, that's not an easy play to make.
64 to 68, the Virginia State Fairgrounds.
Swings and lifts one to right. The side is retired in order. Going into the bottom of the 8th, the score is 5-1. That's a ground ball hit to the second baseman. They make the play.
Young really made a nice throw right there. That's a job well done.
Pitch taken for a ball. The count's
Wow.
even at 1.
I just figured something out that's going to be kind of surprising.
Slider for a strike.
The billboards in the turns at Colorado are cut, copied, and pasted from Louisville.
A lot of effort went into that track.
Hits it foul. The Rangers.
I think it's
are
still a
warming
beta,
some relievers
honestly.
in the
I don't think it's
bullpen.
finished, clearly.
Like
I'm
about
looking
a
at...
million other 2003 tracks.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I'm like looking at it like, huh, that looks kind of familiar. Then I'm reading the billboards and one of them says Louisville on it. I'm like, Jesus Christ. But he made sure to paste the Windy City Racing website logo on top of one of them.
The next batter is Manny Ramirez. Pitch misses for a ball.
Looked like the pitcher and catcher have a strategy in mind, and so far the batters are taking these pitches.
Line drive hit the other way. Got him for the out.
Benny!
After 8 innings,
That was right down the middle. I can't
I
believe
know.
it.
I saw the pitch in the swing, and I'm like, oh, that's out of here. And I'm looking at right field while the second baseman catches. Oh. I can fix this.
I can fix that.
Manny is the best hitter on the Red Sox.
I like the timing on this visit to the mound.
Manny is the best hitter in the American League. Oh!
They're making a pitching change. The manager goes with the righty, Ryan Dempster.
That's to Manny Ramirez with the green monster door sitting on the ground in right field. I can fix this.
I don't think this game can be fixed.
Well, it's the top of the 9th, and you're down by 4.
Yeah, but I've had too many moments of glory so far this season. I'm waiting for, like, the losing streak.
Nixon makes the routine catch.
Oh, yeah.
This game has had no momentum go our way. I just don't know. But we're going to stay optimistic. We got Ortiz coming up, so that's good.
Ortiz! David Arias.
Yes.
And on 3 pitches, he's gone.
3 pitches, 3 strikes. Doesn't get easier than that, partner. With this guy hitting kite, the infielders should be on their toes. This guy's got some great wheels.
Killed him.
Pitch misses. Taken for a ball.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
Full count here.
Looked like the pitcher and catcher have a strategy in mind. So far, the batters are taking these pitches.
He's rung up. Going into the bottom of the 9th, the Rangers lead by 4. At bat with a single, David Ortiz. Here comes the first pitch of the at bat. Fly ball hit the other way to left. He's got it for the out.
Kite, he didn't get all that ball. The fielder strolled over, got under it, and here's the play.
They'll use a pinch hitter. Base is empty with 1 out. Veritek is ahead 1-0.
Looked like the pitcher and catcher have a strategy in mind. So far, the batters are taking these pitches.
Pitch inside.
Looked like the pitcher and catcher have a strategy in mind. So far, the batters are taking these pitches.
Could you imagine how it felt to be like a Bucks fan in 1976? And like going to the games with your grandparents or something as a child? Like every home game and they keep losing?
With this guy hitting kite,
Yes.
the infielders should be on their toes. This guy's got some great
That's probably what it felt like.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad.
Where's that from?
Hit towards the
Holds.
shortstop.
Oh,
And that ends
classic.
the ball game.
Didn't they make a Game Boy game out of that too?
Probably.
The Rangers.
I was gonna watch the timeline 0-26. I haven't watched it.
Picks up the win. Clement is the loser.
Good win,
The
Rangers.
Texas Rangers win it by 4.
Bad win, Rangers.
Better luck tomorrow night Red Sox.
That was...
Awful.
Yeah. You have, like, the first inning was okay, and then it just died. Everything I hit was... I hit a lot of balls hard, but it was either to left field where there's no gap, or it was on the ground right to an infielder.
That is actually the worst.
Hate games like that.
Then you'll have games where you hit like a bloop, and then it's right in between some guy's legs, and then you'll do it again, and then you'll still lose somehow.
My God, this thing opens with like a video of the Louisiana Superdome, which is what is insane is that it's like when it's brand new.
Oh no, Jim Thome.
He's having one hell of a year.
He's still on the Phillies.
Yes. He got his 500th home run in 2007.
What year did he actually get to 500?
I think it was later than that. I feel. No, he got 600 in 2011. I don't know what year he got to 500.
Well, it was before that.
Yeah. Probably like 2007, I would guess. Or 8. It's so weird that he has 600. He doesn't seem like he does.
Like one of the greatest hitters of all time.
He's so underappreciated because of his era.
Yes.
The Rangers are going for their third win in a row. Hi again, everybody, and welcome. I'm Dwayne Kuiper, and it's another great night for baseball. And partner, are you ready for this one?
I sure am, Kite. This is going to be a great matchup.
And now, here's tonight's starting pitcher, Wade Miller. This matchup features the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox.
Now at the plate, designated hitter.
This left-hander can hold his own with any of the best hitters in the game. On the ground, he came up with it. Got him.
He really doesn't make a very good throw here, but lucky for him, his teammate picks him up and makes a play on it.
Now at the plate, the shortstop.
Love this game. Oh no, I'm just kidding. I had a.
The grass is styled today
I'm
in a
laughing.
diamond pattern.
Remind me
Diamonds
to
on
tell
the
you guys,
diamond.
I went and got Taco Bell.
Hey, me too.
That is the
And
best.
He's
got
rounding
a
first.
Hot Blast freeze, but they gave me a soda.
Stand-up double.
And I was like, oh,
That was
I
not
got
a
a freeze.
pitch to hit.
Right.
He was able to leg out a double.
Keep the soda. And
Stepping
here's the
in,
freeze.
Hank Blaylock.
You lucky bastard.
Yeah, 2 for 1. They also put a
It's a
fucking
chopper.
shit ton of cinnamon toast in there.
Would you get the choco box?
No.
Really made a nice throw right there.
It was,
That's
they
a
were
job
just
well
in
done.
there. It was like,
There's more than just a few righty hitters who are superior against
okay.
left-handed pitchers than this guy.
Sounds like a good ass day to me.
Yeah, that was the first time I had Taco Bell in like almost 3 weeks, I think.
0-1. It's hit out towards short. The catch is made.
If you had to get, this is, I don't think any of you guys will know this answer I certainly
So they got
didn't.
one
But if you had to
base hit,
guess
but
any
couldn't do
Royals
anything with it.
season, in which season
On the
did
mound to
they
make
ever
the
go
start
on
for
a
the visiting team,
35-4
Ryan Dree.
stretch?
1985.
Close.
2003.
Earlier than that. No.
86.
Earlier.
81.
Earlier.
69.
79.
Next up, Johnny Damon.
Ooh. You're close.
80.
Earlier.
Oh my god.
Strike
75.
with a fastball.
Close. This is so random. Like, I didn't know this until I read about it today. This is 1977.
And what they finished the season at.
The delivery. A 3-pitch strikeout.
And
Well-
the pitcher wins the battle. Sweet pitch to get the 10.
It was pretty good.
Manny Ramirez.
And, but they lost the game to use
Fastball
Was
misses
this the George
inside.
Brett's game season?
No one on
The
and one
Pine
out.
Yes.
Tar?
I don't know if it was the Pine Tar
Gets it
season,
over for
but
a strike.
this was when he was like 24. I think this was his 3rd or 4th year in the league.
Painted the corner. Great pitch.
It was probably one of his better years. I wouldn't say it was his best year, but
Ramirez.
I think his best year
right
is
the elevator shaft to the
85,
catcher.
honestly.
He puts it
Like,
away
it's
in
hard
foul
to...
territory.
Just a weird season.
Up next,
But no,
David
77.
Ortiz.
The team finished
This
102
lefty is an
to 60.
above-average hitter.
And they
Caught him looking.
lost in the
He's got 5
CS
wins
to the
and 10
Yankees.
losses on the season.
Probably the best Royals team
towards
to never
second
win
base.
anything, really.
It's a 1-2-3 inning. After one, no score here.
I think we all know who
delivers.
won the World Series that year.
There goes the lumber on the ball hit to
What
the
year was
right
this?
side. There's an out.
Oh yes.
Miller loves to come inside.
Tony's Elkhart
break up some
Speedway in
bats,
Elkhart,
and Dale's
Indiana.
a Prime example.
It is
The
the
next
Road
batter
Warriors.
is Lance Nix.
Oh,
This lefty really knows how to approach right-handed pitching.
Holy shit. In
Like-
77, sorry.
like what?
Great pitch on the
America?
flat. Would have been a close
Yes.
strike even if the batter didn't swing.
Oh. So it's like the street course.
Is that what it was back then?
He's on his way to second.
I don't know.
No, Watkins Glen
Safe
was a
at
street course
second.
back then.
Two-base hit.
He sweet stroked that pitch.
After going
outfield
racing
for a two-base
circuits.
hit.
Like, it used to just be
Michael Young.
like highways in the area. And then they actually built a track
And
in
a strike.
between all the
Balls,
highways.
one strike.
He's logged 158 innings this season, and batters have had great success against him with an average of 293.
There's a line drive. He reaches with a one-out single.
Hitting
Um,
is as much mental as it is physical, type. The batter's got to
by
know
the
what he can do
time
and what the
they raced
situation is
there
at
in
all times.
1955, it was Road America.
First
and
pitch
American.
a bit low.
Road in America.
The
Wow.
pitch
The track really hasn't changed since then.
and a fastball in for a strike.
If he can hit the ball deep to the outfield, they'll get a run.
That one's foul, but it looks like there's some room. Lowell makes the play in foul ground.
Oh. They used to race on the public highways until 52 when a child was killed at Watkins Glen.
Yes.
So they had to build an actual road course in Elkhart Lake.
And 6 losses so far.
I swear it's always a child.
Fuck them kids.
Do you mind if I rename it to Road America? Just so if we ever,
To avoid
so if we-
confusion.
just so if we go there in the future, we have the same name.
We should go to Road America next season. Need to diversify the
Heading
schedule.
into the bottom of the second, the game is scoreless.
I like it. We don't go to any cookie-cutter track twice, except
How
for
big a
Charlotte.
squeeze it is.
One word describes this right-handed hitter. Consistent.
Hey, I'd be happy with running Talladega every week.
I think out of respect
As long
for
as long as Dan doesn't get killed.
yeah, I think out of respect for Russ Charneski, we should remove Texas schedule.
Hit to center field.
We already removed
Dang.
Kansas.
Puts it away for the out.
Totally?
Got a good
Kentucky
jump on the
comes
ball.
out.
The bat got underneath.
Oh
the
shit, we
fence.
did? I won there.
Yeah,
What the fuck,
Kentucky,
dude?
yeah, we exploded Kentucky.
It might be back next year, though.
The Extravaganza universe, terrorists blew it up after an awful race we had.
That's probably the worst race we've ever had.
1 ball and 1 strike.
This guy can be a very key factor in today's
Extravaganza,
game. He can really produce runs
extremist
for his team,
fan,
and he'll
was
need everything
unhappy
he
with
can
the
get.
race, so
2 out.
he blew up turn 4.
Blaylock made
It's
it
being
look easy
rebuilt.
on that out of first guy.
Sounds
I should put on those Road American.
Trees misses, and the count is 1-0. There's a strike with the curveball. He comes up a little bit short. He's on with a single. Trees deals strike 1.
Kipe, if this righty is struggling, he'll give up a number of walks.
He started to swing at that pitch, but he held up in time.
Kipe, I'm glad I didn't have to make the call on that check swing. It was real close.
Ground ball up the middle. He reaches with a single.
Dick Crippen. What a name.
Who's that?
Some Tampa Bay broadcaster, or I don't know. I guess he also did NASCAR
Inside, 1-0.
MRN stuff.
There's a pitch high, 2-0.
Kipe, if they decide to send a runner home and hit the right field, I can guarantee you there'll be a play at the plate.
There's a good slider. 2 balls and 1 strike.
This dude has a bevy of pitches in his arsenal.
Into right field. That's the 3rd out with men left on 1st and 2nd.
Under Renfro is a 2-time winner at Road America.
Contest is tied.
Rounder Renfrew
The top
is
of
one
the
of
order
the best
will be up
road
to start
racers
the
of
inning.
all time.
Called him rounder because he could get around those circuits pretty quick.
No
Pretty
balls and 1
much.
strike.
David Baldinger actually talks about him quite a lot.
David
Tried to
Baldinger,
replicate.
Next pitch is
a
high.
big fan of Dusty Dobbs and Rounder Renfro.
Was Shrimp McNeil good on the road course, or did he just get lucky?
2-1.
He was a good driver who happened to win on a road course.
Pops it up.
It's kind of like when Tim Flock went on a
In
road course
foul
that one
territory,
time.
makes the catch.
You're like, oh, okay.
And here's the delivery. Get to the left side. Gathers it in with his glove. Got him. Up next.
They're still racing at Smoky Mountain Speedway.
And a first pitch strike. On the ground. He's on first with a base hit.
Hey, great hitters have a knack for finding holes and getting base hits.
Zach, did you say you were done playing baseball?
Tomorrow I'm picking it back up.
Zach's having a bad year as a user.
It's okay. I'm having a really bad Madden 2021 season right
We're
now.
gonna call it strike even if the batter didn't swing through.
How's that going?
Well,
Miller misses with a
on and
fastball.
off again
That was a
because
purpose pitch.
players
He was
keep
trying
getting
to get the batter to
hurt.
chase.
I was actually looking really good. I won 4 in a row. Lost the next 6. Won 2 more.
After 2.5,
Lost another
no
couple.
score here.
And I think we're gonna finish 9 and 7.
Why is everything
Somehow-
a streak?
I don't know. It's just somehow be in the playoff. I think we might win the division,
A
actually.
bit high on the roll.
This right-handed pitcher has trouble finding strikes other times, and he will
God,
hit
it's been an
some walks.
awful year. My starting quarterback went down in
And a
week 2
strike.
for 10 weeks. Thank God you can pull players back from IR and Madden now. That's nice.
No swing.
But that's how I felt. Like, I was playing games and I'm like, oh hey, I'm winning. Sweet, I've won this many in a row. And then my next streak is straight up losing. And not like losing closely. Like my first game I lost by 3. The next 2 were brutal by like over 20 points.
Makes great pitches, however, comes all the way back and gets
Oh,
the
and then I
strike.
lost to the Raiders for my last loss of the season.
The next batter is
They kicked
Johnny
field goals the
Damon.
entire game and still beat me.
And the pitch.
Like the Chiefs and Steelers.
It was like 15 to 12. I lost.
1-0.
Sometimes
It was
you try to make
bad.
the game chase your pitch.
It was
That's
so
exactly
bad.
What you saw right there.
Just out of the fielder's reach. He's aboard with a one-out single. Ramirez takes his turn at bat. This right-handed hitter is just a great hitter. Trees throws a fastball for a called strike.
Double play situation. Pitcher's got to try and keep the ball down here to force the hitter to hit the ball on the ground.
The right fielder makes the catch. Stepping in, David Ortiz. Strike one.
This guy usually pitches deep into the game whenever he starts. You will not see him tire out very often.
Hit to right field. And that's the final out of the inning with one man left stranded. After 3 innings, the game is scoreless.
I can't believe you haven't watched it in a while.
More often than not, this
Um,
right-handed
Stuart
hitter
Little?
is strong at
It's been
bats
too
against
long.
righty pitchers.
Sandlot.
You know,
And he's out.
never really got into that.
Stepping in with a double
It's
already,
great.
Lance
Great
Smith.
film.
Pull to the right side. He's on with a one-out single.
Oh, sweet hitting right there, Kike. He pulled the inside pitch for a hit.
This guy's pretty good against right-handed pitchers.
Alright, so I practiced for 45 minutes,
Infield's got to think about playing a
Colorado.
right now.
and I picked up 2 tenths.
Worth it.
So by this time tomorrow, I should be running sub 2s.
He's on first with a base hit.
2
Ellis
seconds.
steps in at the
Wow,
plate.
dude.
Here's a right-handed
Wow.
hitter that has moderate success against right-handed pitching.
Fucking 17 hours of practice.
And it's grounded up the middle.
Ooh.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's online. Wow! Ken Griffey Jr.
Damon let that throw get away from him.
Why would you slide that way?
To corral the ball and make the play.
Rolled into the tag. Wow, dude.
I've allowed like 8 hits and no runs.
You know the
So
one thing I
stupid.
actually loved about MVP baseball was that the players actually got hurt.
Gathers it in with his
It
glove.
was frustrating, but
They make
And they
the
got
play.
hurt at like normal periods of time
yep.
for normal reasons. Like you dive for a ball.
After
Oh,
3.5,
he hurt
no
his-
score here.
arm or leg.
Yeah, like I had
Out
a
for
guy
10
like
days.
dive for the ball out in like right field, right at the line, and he caught it, but then he like messed up his arm or something, his wrist. And I was like, oh shit, okay.
The
Left
delivery.
collarbone.
Jackson sends it to second. Got him for the out.
Young made him
Yeah,
look
Madden.
easy on that.
I remember in
first guy.
I think it was Madden
Hey, this guy
05
can play
or
good flat out
06.
fly. You better go
I was
right
playing,
after because you don't want to put him on for
And
free.
I was playing against my stepbrother, and he like truck sticked my player, and he blown up, fumbles the ball, he gets hurt, right?
No swing.
Says he like
That was a
tore
close one
something
there
in his
for him, but I
knee,
have
or
to
he
say
had a
he
knee
was-
injury, and he's hobbling off the field holding
They
his
asked the
elbow,
third base
like he's got like an
umpire
elbow
to
injury.
Sounds like Madden.
Like, what is he doing?
He hurt his knee so bad his elbow hurt.
Hard up the middle.
Dude, you could. Those PS2 matches
He's on
were
first
interesting
with a
because
base
you could
hit.
cheese the hell out of somebody. Because if you hit stick somebody after the play, or like pass interference hit stick somebody, you could injure their wide receiver and knock him out
Makes
of
a
the
pitch
game.
high.
I used to do it all the
Football's
time.
meant to be
Guy's got
played.
an uncanny knack for picking good pitches
Yes, I
to
like
steal.
doing that on Madden 05.
I used to truck stick like a receiver running a fade, and he'd get hurt on the game. But yeah, bitch.
It wouldn't be worth it for
Looks
the
one to right.
69-yard penalty you got for pass interference, though.
He squeezes it. For
No!
Oh no.
Oh. Go back, go back, go back. Okay.
One on and 2 outs.
This guy's a prime candidate to try and swipe a bag right here.
They check down at third. No swing. Hit towards the shortstop.
It's going to be
That's
fascinating
good
if
for the Red
NASCAR's
Sox
the
in
only
the
thing
fourth
on
inning.
TV.
After 4,
I'm very
the game
curious
is
to see the ratings for that first race because it is on the
More
Big Fox.
MVP baseball.
This is like
Log on to
the rebirth of
EASports.com.
1979.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Let's go.
Right.
I mean, that last iRacing one got like 1
He's
in
batting 353.
1.1, 1.2 million
19
people.
home runs,
Which is drawing
29
equal to
RBIs.
Xfinity races, so that's pretty good.
He jacked
For what it
that
is,
one
yes.
Way back and gone.
A swing and a drive to deep. Oh shit, that's not you. God, Trot Nixon's having a bad series.
If there are not too many
He just really
ballparks,
cannot
who the hell that's-
dive into the 10th row of the stands and catch that.
I was gonna say, is he pitching?
Oh, he's not catching. Get him out of the game. He's fired.
When John
Outta
Lennon
here.
catches the ball, you know it's a home run.
Out of the plate. Shortstop.
I'll tell you, partner, this pitcher's got to be careful with this guy. He's got great wheels and can turn a single into a double with ease.
It's amazing going from Colorado to Pikes Peak. You go from this tiny bull ring to this like long,
He comes
slow,
up a little
drawn
bit
out
short.
1 mile Richmond.
He's on
It was
first
probably a
with a
super
base hit.
speedway when they made it.
I mean, it's what replaced Colorado on the truck schedule. And the Busch Series actually ran here until 2005.
Stepping in,
Cup
1 for 2.
had aspirations to build the
Hank
track in Denver. I don't know why they didn't just go to the racetrack in Pikes Peak, but you know, Sir Barney Visser would have been happy.
That's where Dale Jr. and Tony Stewart finally decided okay, let's not dislike each other, let's
right
be
on the corner
friends.
for a strike.
That
And
changeup
it all
was thrown to a
worked
perfect
itself
spot.
out
Tough to hit,
in the end.
right on the corner for
I don't think I've
strike.
heard this story.
Yeah, it's on the Tony Stewart podcast of DJD.
Oh, it's been like a year and a half since I listened to that.
That's 3
Because
strikeouts.
they were like, oh, was it
Pitcher
one
wins
of
the
you
battle.
guys that
Sweet
had
pitch
a
to get
crew
the
chief
catch.
try to punch somebody, and it was like, yeah, that was in Pikes Peak, 98 or 99, something like that. I think it was 98.
Pitch taken for a ball.
Okay, this dude just knows how to steal a bag. He studies film, he studies pitchers, and he can be trying to apply all that right now.
Miller comes with the 1-1 pitch. And he makes the catch.
Hey, there's a good example of that infielder taking away a base hit on a line drive. Good play.
Swing and a miss on the hook.
This guy could steal a bag with the best of them. He could be going on this count.
Tony, is the Portland Speedway? Which one is that? The one that Tim's
Liner right
making.
at the second baseman.
Yes.
Okay, thank
Or
you.
no, it's the road course. I'm sorry.
He's on with a
Oh,
single.
so it's Portland International
These guys are really
Raceway.
running the bases
Yes.
well. That
God, get your
aggressiveness
Portland
really
correct.
showed as the runner went from first to third on the
It's
single.
Portland Sea Dog Raceway.
Next
Yes,
up,
that's a
Lance
different
Mix.
Portland.
Swinging a high fly ball to left field, and the side is retired. Going into the bottom of the fifth, the Red Sox trail by 1. Next at the plate, Mike Lowe. Takes a pitch just off the plate, 1-0.
Did you guys go buy a Mac Anthem yet?
I have not touched Truck Sim since the last
And
time
it's
we
1-2.
played.
Nobody out.
Waiting for Idaho, which we're never going to get at this
On the
point.
ground.
I think it's just a myth.
One down.
Sure, we'll get it soon.
Yeah, but I want it now, damn it.
It's gonna be a May release.
I mean, tomorrow's May 1st, so
Yeah, it's gonna be released in May. I promise.
maybe they'll surprise us and release Idaho and Colorado at the
Taken
same
for a ball.
time.
Sheets sends this one out to shallow right. He's on first with a base hit. Up next, Johnny Damon. There's a strike at the knees.
Great
No, it's
pitch
gonna
on the
be
black.
frustrating.
We're gonna call strike even if the batter
We're
didn't
gonna
swing through
sit
it.
down on May 17th. We're gonna be like, hell
Down
yeah.
he goes on strike.
Watch
He
Darlington.
did not have
Racing's
a chance.
back.
Hack, miss,
Very
see
cool.
ya.
You know what's gonna happen? We're gonna watch fucking 19 hours of
Sometimes you try to
commercials.
make the hitter chase your pitch. That's
Yes.
exactly what you saw right there.
Ramirez.
I do believe you are correct.
Strike.
This dude right here is a great contact hitter. And they may be thinking
Alright guys,
about
gonna
hitting
make up
runs
for
right
the
here.
ad revenue.
He walks him on 4 pitches.
Like, it would be so cool if just for once during the season, you know, just once, like, you know, maybe the fucking championship race, you could show a race without a single commercial break. Just once. For the love of God.
The ball is back. Way back. It's off the wall. And
Or
the
make
run
it so you can
scores.
buy. I would honestly, like,
That's
if I
not
could
the
watch the
double.
championship race without
He does a great job of
commercials
knocking the run, and look
on
at
a
this, they're still
stream
threatening.
that I had to pay for, it was like $10 or $12, I'd probably buy it.
Jackson up next.
If the hit
I
goes
wish
to
we
right
could
field,
watch,
they may
like,
not
the
want to run.
live
Right fielder's got a cannon for an arm.
and listen to the commentators just talk about
No.
random stuff.
Can't wait to watch those videos in years.
Hit the other way to the right side. A run crosses the plate.
Don't do it.
And that 2-out hit scores a runner.
Was Andy Dalton cut?
Yeah.
Like, was it official?
Sure.
He'll be starting for some team by the beginning of next year,
Taken for a ball.
Easy.
I'm sure.
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 Dirksen lays off ball 2. Just got a piece
Wow.
of that one.
Gardena Stadium hosted 23 Pacific Coast late model tour races between 1955 and
The
57.
appeal goes to third.
Good
No
God.
swing.
Like, that's not that much
The runner at first is
until
off.
you realize that there was only
Out
32 in an entire season on the tour.
After
They
5
ran like
innings, the score
at
is
least 3
2-1.
times a year, probably more than
Stepping
that.
in, Michael Young.
Yeah, 55, they were in there 4 times. 56, oh my gosh.
The fielder is retreating.
They were in there 11 of their 32 races in 1956.
Good start to the
That's
inning.
crazy.
Lead-off single.
Maybe they ran
And then they ran
backwards
7.
half the time.
Then they ran 7 out of the 24 races in 57.
Started to bunt, but pulled back.
If you can win here, there's a good chance to win the championship. That's probably what it felt like.
He's bunting. Pitcher comes over to cover first.
Couldn't ask for a better bunt. Good job.
What was so crazy about watching that Langhorne National Open is like
Dummy's a bunt.
they were interviewing that driver. I can't remember what his name was, and he's like, "Oh, my day job? Yeah, I race.
He belts it way back.
This is
way
my day
back,
job.
And
I go around and race," and I'm like, "Holy crap!"
Oh man.
There was no doubt about that.
It
Tony,
You
did
think
you-
it was out of here the
building.
second it hit the
You know
bat.
that Ned Jarrett won 6 races in the Grand National Series at Piedmont Interstate Fairgrounds?
I didn't realize he was so good.
I didn't either.
Like, I knew he was good,
Like,
but
I
at
suppose-
the Piedmonts,
I guess when you win 50 races in your career, you gotta win a bunch at one track or the other.
I feel bad for him because there's some drivers that have won 6 races at
Kai, that's what I like
Daytona,
about this guy. I mean, he
6
always
races in
gets it
Charlotte.
done.
He won
You ask
6
him to get
races
something
at
done,
fucking
boom, he
Piedmont.
delivers.
Yeah.
And here's the delivery. Line drive
Double
back
play.
to the first baseman.
Like, during the Daytona 500 that Dale Jarrett won, he only led 8 laps, but he probably had the fastest car of the race. And Ken Squire's like, well, you never won here at Daytona, but you were 3rd. And Ned's like, yeah, I wasn't very good at the super speedways, which is surprising because Dale's very good at the super speedways.
He won a lot of big races at big races.
Great pitch on the black. Would have been a call strike even if the batter
Thank
didn't
you.
swing through.
Like
Inspiring.
in Daytona.
Yep. A lot of big races at the big races. That's good. I mean, you don't want to be somebody who wins small races at the big races.
Taken for a ball.
You won the race off pit
Sometimes
road
you
at the
try to make
Daytona
the hitter change
500.
your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
How does it feel? Pretty good.
Hit
I'm
towards
trying to
the
concentrate.
shortstop.
Don't ask me questions.
That'll do it for the Rangers in the 6th inning.
Is what Dale Jarrett is saying.
Score 2 that half inning.
We're going green. Let's ask Dale Jarrett about his
Stepping in,
pit road
1 for
victory.
2. Trot Nixon.
You know who I would love to have
He delivers.
interview me? Glenn Jarrett, so he can ask me 1920 questions.
He turns on it and hits
Hey,
the
how's the
fly
car
ball.
run today? Also, how did you feel about the car run today? Also, what is your favorite color?
Blue,
I don't think he has his best
good,
stuff out there.
and
I'm just waiting for
Yay.
somebody to be like, yeah, Glenn, let's slow it down.
I'm
One
waiting,
at a time.
I'm waiting for someone to just rip the microphone out of his hand.
He hits
Oh,
it
wait.
towards first.
Oh, wait, it already happened.
Next up, Mike
That's
Lowe.
so funny. Of course he was
No one
busted
on
too,
and 2
like,
out.
really?
Swing
he was actually not as angry as he could have been. It could have been so much worse.
I mean, he was going to dominate the race.
They check with the first base umpire. He pulled the bat back in time.
I'm really surprised that we've never had a driver just, like, look at the camera and be like,
Taken
on
for a
live
ball.
and be like, it's an awful fucking day, fuck you, and walk away.
That's,
Come close.
that's basically what Cal Petty said after the 1993 Daytona 500. He went and pouted in the trailer and had his PR person come out and say he doesn't want to say anything right now because he's going to regret it tomorrow.
I remember
So-
that.
It's the wrong freaking thing.
4 innings left to play. The score is 3-2.
At least he's self-aware, at least he knows, like,
I mean, he had every right to be mad, but I don't think he had any right to be mad at Bobby Hillin or any of the other drivers.
Dale Earnhardt caused the crash.
Are you serious? No, it's funny.
Yes.
Because he was inexperienced and running
Not
in the
blame
top.
Al Unser. It was not his fault that he got dumped.
Although the same strategy that Al Unser Jr. used was what got Hut Strickland a top 5 and made me very happy.
He's
I
got
couldn't
it.
believe he was top
The
or
Rangers
fourth place.
have a left-hander up in the bullpen.
He's already better than Bill Elliott in the points.
Now at the plate, the left fielder.
One out, nobody on.
I have a feeling we've seen the best of Bill Elliott.
Cram watches
I
ball
was
one.
feeling we've seen the best of Hut Strickland too. Ooh,
Oh God.
Marchbank
Hit to the right
Speedway.
side. The Rangers have some pitchers
Asphalt
up in the
tri-oval? Were we racing on the tri-oval, Tony, or the dirt track?
I don't know.
That one is
They were just
driven
racing.
deep to center.
Flip a coin.
They didn't care.
Oh, Johnny Damon lays out.
He's rounding
They
second.
ran half the race on the dirt
Save.
and half the race
He's in
on the
there with
asphalt.
a triple.
Kai, you don't see too many players that can fly around the bases like that. Great triple.
Swung right through the inside pitch.
Don't try to do too much here. Just try to loft one into the outfield.
Grabbed by the first
They
baseman.
only ran there 1 year. Cooper Wimbush,
That's
the
a
only
great
winner.
play on a very tough line drive. That's one of the toughest balls in baseball to judge.
Swing and a miss.
Big spot right here, and the man at the plate is certainly more than capable of producing when the pressure is on.
Out of the zone, that's a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 the count.
The key to scoring a lot of runs is cashing in with runners in scoring position. Let's see if this guy can cash in this guy on third base.
2-2 the count. Grounder yanked to the left side. That retires the side with a man left on third.
What?
It's time now for the 7th inning stretch. Didn't you sing recently at Wrigley Field?
Oh, I sure did. When I was in the league, I could pitch in front of 50,000 people, but that was like throwing in my backyard. Singing to take me out to the ball game at Wrigley, I was scared to death.
First baseman.
What the hell is that?
Dalesbury Speedway.
Pitch is low to even the count. He's hitting 240 with 4 home
$50
runs
Motley
and
won there in
23
1957,
RBIs.
the only time they've ever raced
Could lay
there.
out that changeup right on the
An
corner for a swing
extravaganza
and strike.
series.
I feel like they stopped
The
racing
home
there
plate
because of
ump
those
asked
weird
for help at
curves.
first.
That's a weird track. That's odd. Maybe this is where Phoenix was inspired by.
Gathers it in with his glove. Got him at first base. The corners are playing the lines. At bat with a single, Johnny Damon. This is how you won't see this guy winning a Triple Crown anytime soon. Breaking ball is inside. Falls behind on the swing and a miss. There's a line drive. A double.
That was not an easy pitch to hit, but he was able to lay down a double.
Next at the plate, Manny Ramirez. Pickoff attempt at second. Outside.
The Guy standing
So
in right field
stupid.
has his share of outfield assists. Look for the runner to stay at third if it's hit to right.
1 ball, 1 strike. The ball is drilled.
What did you
to
say?
left.
Does that hit them with the number of wins they have at the track next to their name?
No. I was actually
It's
going to go
hit
back
out
and
to
start
center
that. I just
field.
never got around to it.
Makes the catch to
No, I don't
record
think
the
it's dumb
out.
at all.
Made a nice pitch there to get the fly ball. Nice work.
At bat with a single, David Ortiz.
Hey, Kite, the key to scoring runs is cashing in on these run-scoring situations. Let's see if they can knock in that guy at second, score a run.
There's a close pitch called a ball. Hit on the ground the other way. That'll do it for the Red Sox in the 7th. With 2 innings remaining, the Red Sox trail by 1.
This is a good move, Kite, because right-handed hitters have some trouble picking up off-speed pitches from right-handed pitchers.
Your attention, please. Throwing of any material in the direction or onto the field is strictly forbidden and punishable by fines and imprisonment. Thank you for your cooperation.
Ellis taking, and
I'm
it's
going to run a
inside.
backup on the wiki
He
tomorrow.
swiped 5 bases.
That's smart.
Swing
Yeah,
and
I'm going to
miss.
start doing it once a month.
Hey, he gets strike one, he just keeps plowing away for the strikeout.
The corners are guarding the lines.
I'll tell you what, this guy can fly. And if that third baseman does not respect that, don't be surprised to see this guy try and lay one down.
Yeah, because we have a lot of stuff in there now.
It's a
And
single.
it's super easy to back up.
Now there's a perfect example of sound fundamentals. He did not try to do too much. He just executed on the pitch. It's a good bunt situation right here.
Oh, no repeat winners at Nashville Fairgrounds through 1959.
Pitch taken for a
Who
ball.
are the winners so far?
Ned Hackney, Raymond Hale, Wimpy Brown, Grassy Finn, Shrimp Spangler, Buddy Griswold, Cannonball Sapp, and Father Mitchell.
Wow.
And then if you want to go to the 2 years we have in 83 and 84, there's also no repeat winners yet.
Out of the
House Boggs,
zone,
Lloyd
that's a ball.
Atkinson, Harrison James, and Roscoe Riker.
He's
That's
down
crazy.
swinging.
Hey, Kite, you know, every once in a while, you
Martin's
just gotta
going
reach back
there,
and come up
man.
with a good strikeout pitch.
This guy can really motor down the line, so the defense needs to field the ball cleanly.
Hey, this guy at the plate can flat out fly. You better go right after him
Who
because
won
you
the
don't
races
want to
at
put him on for
Martinsville?
free.
Still going through it.
They've got their big stick in the on-deck circle. It's a ground ball the other way. Out number 3 with a man left on first. After 7.5, Texas leads by 1.
Bringing in a righty to face
Wimpy Brown won 2. You want to hear all of them, or just the multiple winners?
All of them.
Ned Hackney, Jim McMay, Wimpy Brown, General Lopez, or Lopes, Dune Milliken, Art Kaufman, Wimpy Brown, Father Mitchell, Art Kaufman, Dune Milliken, Half Dollar Motley, Buddy Griswold, Buddy Griswold, Buddy Griswold.
Damn. Go, Buddy Griswold.
We also have a repeat winner in Tina Donald, who won in 16 and 17.
Base hit to lead
Who
off
was
the
it?
inning.
Tim.
Jackson hit that ball
Good
to the
job.
ground hard enough to get it past the infielders for a base hit. He
I
makes it
didn't
look
think
too easy.
Tim could win at Martinsville twice.
Grounder to the left side. They got him at second. That's a fielder's choice. Coming to the plate with one single today, Trot Nixon. The runner at first is going. Not in time.
Oh, partner, that guy had a huge lead over.
Wimpy Brown has the most wins at Langhorne so far.
3.
Yeah. Dick Seymour has 2, which is kind of surprising.
It's like half of his career total.
Winning a game is
I
getting
know.
runners in scoring position. Let's see what this guy can do right here with a runner on second base.
1-2. Line drive.
Mel's Goddard. Okay.
The tying run scores. The game's tied at 3.
Did you win?
Nobody's thinking about it.
We're in the process of maybe winning.
That's the process.
I'm trying.
Oh, Dick Seymour was also a 2-time winner at Milwaukee.
How many wins does he have total?
7.
He has more wins at tracks than wins.
He still has the most out of anyone at Milwaukee. Wimpy Brown, Parker Stewart, Rounder Renfro, Looney Hogue, Robert Mitchell, and Solitaire Swede each have 1.
Nothing special about that one. Just pick up the ball, got a seat on it, made the play.
Up next, Mike Lowe. No balls, 1 strike.
Cannonball Sapp, the only multi-time winner at Asheville Weaverville.
He's on with a single.
A base hit will score the go-ahead run from second.
First year of Daytona Super Speedway, 1960. So we have all the Daytona Beach winners ever.
I'll go through all of them after Daytona Beach. Tornell Davis, Chet Harrison. Was that Chet Harrison's only win?
I think
Maybe.
so.
Corpse Johnson won in 53, Wimpy Brown in 54. Corpse won again in 55 and 56. Wimpy won again in 57. Father Mitchell won in 58, and $50 Motley won the last one ever.
Single.
Corpse Johnson won 3.
Yeah, in only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, in only 8 races.
Stepping in 2 for 4, Johnny
Yeah, Wimpy Brown, Wimpy only won 2.
What a shit.
Yeah. No repeat winners
Out of the
at
zone,
Speedway
that's a
Park.
ball. He swiped 12 bases. Powell with the 1-1 delivery. And there's a swing and a
not
miss.
so far.
Gathers it in with his glove. That'll do it for the Red Sox in the 8th inning. With 1 inning left to play, the game's tied at 3. The next batter is Hank Blaylock.
Here we go. This is what it's all about, big boy.
The Red Sox turn it over to the pen. Dempster comes in to try to provide some relief. Fastball caught the inside corner. No balls and 1 strike. It's hit out towards short. Out!
Chevy has won the last 4 Dega races.
He hits it hard out to short. Out at first base.
Who are they?
Miller, Foley, Dave Miller, and then Brad.
Hit the other way out to right.
Dude,
1, 2,
good
3,
win, Brad.
and the inning is over.
Thank you. It was kind of overshadowed by the death of one of our
Tied at 3.
competitors.
Also in his Chevy. Or what used to be a Chevy.
I was so stoked I actually called it right. I was like, hey, Brad's gonna play spoiler here. I timed the pattern correctly.
So far, the batters are taking these pitches.
I was watching that Daytona 500, and I was like, maybe this is where they got the idea for the pattern on 2003. We pick lead and then go to the top and then use it.
So far, the batters are taking these pitches.
Wimpy Brahms won 5 of the 11 Charlotte Speedway races.
Good start to the
Art
inning.
Kaufman, the only other multi-time winner with 2.
Stepping in 1 for 4. David
Dick Seymour won there too. Jeez.
Ryan at Richmond is like Harvick at Phoenix.
Yes.
Ryan at Richmond is just insane.
Browns won the opposite way.
But Ryan at Phoenix and Ryan at New Hampshire is not bad.
Looks like a good pitch, but called a ball. Pickoff throw to first. Line drive up the middle. He's on with a base hit.
Now the winning run on second creates problems on defense. Should the outfielders play in? Should the corners drive the lines? We'll see, big boy. The back
Linden
pitcher has
Airport.
strategy in mind. So far, the batters are taking these pitches.
How many races?
2. Carcass Stewart won in 53 and Skipper Fadden won in 54.
Here we go!
Okay.
Oh! I don't know what to do! No!
Something.
He's down with a single.
Oh man. Like, how do
That
you
was an
know?
exciting single. Yeah.
The Rangers have called down to the pen to get a lefty warming up. The infield is in. This switch hitter has better power
I'll stop my
on
right
the left
front
side of the plate. Takes a pitch just off the plate.
Unfortunately for
1-0.
Speedy, he was unable to force his way to the chase.
Slow.
Oh. I had to think about that for a second.
Well, this guy's
When
got
you
this ball
understand the
marginally deep.
context,
They should
you're
score
like,
the run from third base.
Stick up the middle.
Uh-oh.
What a throw!
Don't send it. Oh, that was wild. Send him anyway. Seats. Oh my god. That was a Cardale Jones throw. Went 150 yards straight left.
Saddled with the loss.
That was a
Boston
fucking
Red
it's over
Sox
throw.
win it by 1.
I'm mad. That was a Trevor Bauer to center field throw.
Oh. I needed that win.
Oh, that was the end of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why he went home. Because the bases were loaded, no outs, and it was a single.
I thought we were still in the 8th inning. Well, cool.
I can sense complete confusion from you now. Why didn't he just throw to the cutoff man?
It's funny the way that the months fall on the schedule. Like March, we ran 5 races. In April, we ran 3.
That is kind of weird. Because we had an off week, and then it probably was just a weird month, too.
Yep. Like March, we started on literally March 1st, so we were able to pack in 4 more races after that. The Cup schedule is going to be so weird.